Hello, boys and girls. Hello, friends and fam. It's your man, Passport Rav, back at it with another live. Worked from home today, thank God. Got some shit done. I've been so focused. It's crazy. It's crazy. I ain't never. Oh my man, famous coder, DJ Hannibal Voice, aka Mr. Instrumental. What's good, man? But yeah, yo, I've been so focused. It's real crazy. I'm just in a zone. I really feel like I got some spirit over me or something. Like, just before I get into my topic, yeah, I'm just real proud of myself. Like my setup. Wish I could. I'm gonna figure out how to get this camera on here too, so I could show y'all my setup. Like on my little station right here, just upgraded. I got the SP303. Like when I look in my closet and I see mad boxes of like toys. That's how I look at it. Toys that I've purchased. A lot from music money. Real talk. Real talk. A lot from music money, man. And this SP303. Shout out to the community, the producers, specifically Spanish Ran and Retrospect, who really like convinced me to get this machine. Because I went mixing the 83 project. Like if y'all don't know, I pretty much, yeah, let's get the red light special. What we're about to do. Mixing the 83 project. I heard Retro's joint Retro's joint on the 83 project. When I would hear those horn, like the sample he had, I'm like, yo, I was mixing it. I'm like, how the hell his shit sounds so full? It was just so like, it was so full and just Retro is like an insane madman with the craziest vintage setup. Like he really on some retro shit. So it's like I can't even compare to his. Like his knowledge of wiring and engineering, like physical hardware shit. Like you know what I mean. But yeah, between Retro, Spanish Ran, and Sherman, not gonna lie, those three like really convinced me and like really schooled me. Like this is what all the greats are using. Madlib, Alchemist, it's levels to this production game, and I feel like I just leveled up with this machine. I got a flow set up, so yeah, production's gonna be next level now. Next level. I'm gonna get into it right after this live, and that shit been keeping me in the crib. I'm not gonna lie, like my social life is just. Plus, I'm getting older. I'm just like I want to go out and get women, but I want to get to this bread. I want to establish myself and just level up as a producer, level up as an artist. So I'm just kind of in that space. Anyways, yo, every weekend I'm shooting a video, and like I swear we shot a video on Sunday. I edited it all day on Sunday, like 6 hours Sunday. Edited the video. I think we about to drop this video tomorrow. So that's the type of games. That's the type of games we playing. I'm gonna get my horns and set up because that should be a horn right there. Bam, 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 bam. Yo, I took a nap. I got energy. That's what's up. But yeah, shit's about to step up. All right, let's get into the topic at hand. Monogamy, polygamy. I feel like definitely within the last few years since my previous like relationship, I've really been just direct with like what I feel, because I feel like even in my monogamous relationships I've been in, it's just I felt like, oh, I'm just on some nigga shit. I'm just fighting the urge to want to fuck other women, and it was kind of, I could be in the happiest relationship, amazing top, great box, and I'm still fighting the urge for wanting another meal, because women don't seem to understand sex for us, for me personally, I'm gonna say all men, but for me, it's literally like a meal. It's like an activity. It's something to do, and having other meals makes me appreciate my meal at home even more. I don't know if that's ever gonna change. I did research in my family, and from what I'm seeing, none of my grandfathers was able to keep one woman. None of, you know what I mean? Like, Shout out to Pops. He's married now. And I feel like if you're not devoted to Christianity and Jesus, literally, y'all married to Jesus, like, I don't know. I don't see monogamy as realistic. I've never seen it. I'm not gonna say never, but like deep down, yeah, nah, I've never really seen it as realistic. So I feel like it may get lonely sometimes, and I've been single a couple years now, and like there'll be times I just be like, I just want a girl, I just want to go home to somebody, I'm tired of being in the streets, which is also equally true. But to be in a monogamous relationship that I know deep down, like I'm not, it depresses me. It depresses me when I feel like I'm tied down to one woman, and it's like I can't even really talk to another woman without feeling like I'm being sneaky, or if I'm with a jealous girl, it's like I can't even have friends and like have a conversation with a different mind that is of a woman, that's a woman. And I connect more with women, to be real with you. It's crazy, like other stories for that. But yeah, I definitely feel a bit more connected to women. I just fuck with women, honestly. A lot of niggas be on some weirdo shit, sucker shit, or it's just business. So on a relationship, personal level, friendship level, I don't know. I connect with women a bit more. So my experiences, my first little poly experience. And when people hear poly, they think of just a very narrow mentality of, oh, you want to have a concubine of 10 wives and you need to be paying for all of their lives and be a Muslim. It's just, monogamy was introduced from the Europeans through Christianity, period. The world wasn't monogamous 500 years ago. It wasn't really, I don't think it's natural. I don't think, especially for black men, but that might be another white man's trick to shove monogamy in our face, knowing that by nature, that's not how our ancestors were. So it's going to be hard naturally, that's not how we are. So we're trying to fit into this box. But anyways, my first like experience with two women started off as friendship. It was just, I was hanging out with these two women all the time. They were like my best friends for like 3 months, I'd say. It probably lasted. Really not even sexual at first. It was just like sleepovers, going to movies, cooking for each other. Like those were my girls. Like we've had sessions where we had our therapy sessions, sitting in a circle, talking, crying, talking about life, all, you know what I mean? Like way deeper than some sexual shit. I just feel free when I'm around women. I feel love, like when I'm around dope women that really fuck with me. Cause it's no jealousy. It's not like, a nigga who's low key jealous and plotting, or like, you know what I mean? It's just, it's, I don't feel that with women. And if jealousy is usually like some monogamy shit also, where it's like, if a woman's jealous, it's because they want me to only be with them, and that's their mentality, But other than that, it was just love. Those are like, those few months I had with those two women were just beautiful. Even before the sex part was something where it was like, it wasn't intended, but it just kind of happened with one of them, and the other one would watch whatever until shit got a little funky, and friendships broke up, whatever. Not gonna get into too much details with that, but that was like my first experience where I was just like, yo, this is happiness, this is joy. Yeah, I felt like I was just, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna say one of the girls, because I was still a man, but it's like they had a masculine man as a friend, big nigga walking around with them, and I had my girls to just be in my feminine energy and be like just more free and like loose and just laughing and being goofy, like not like being serious and being on some masculine shit all day. So now I have a friend that's been staying with me, who I used to date, and yeah, couple threesomes popping, couple, nasty shit popping, and with my other friend, couple other friends, and I'm like, yo, this is the joy. This is the joy that like I want in my life. I want a woman who I live with, who I'm a partner with, that is understanding of my sexual desires, and I don't need to. It's not like, even with my friend staying with me, it's not like we fucking every night, I'm not 16 anymore more, I'm not at my test, you know what I mean? Like my sexual energy is not like a teenager anymore, but still, it's just, I'm still going to like want that openness with other women. I don't think it's changing, especially like the experiences that I've had and seeing that this could work. I've actually been back and forth, seeing a woman who's in a poly relationship, who lives with their partner, who has that lifestyle that I want, and I'll be low-key jealous of them. I'm like, man, I want that shit, that understanding, that communication, that open lines of communication. We could go on our separate dates. If you're gonna do your thing on the side, like, be safe about it, get tested. Let's be open about it. Not no sneaky shit. Not no, oh, I'm looking through your phone, you looking through my phone, and you seeing surprises. I don't want no surprises. I want the type of relationship that's completely open, not like open to allow someone to come in and destroy it, but open to the point of judgment, where it's like, I have somebody I know that I want us to possibly spend my life with, at least build build like a real partnership with. But that don't mean you got to be the only person I have sex with. It's just that simple. I think a lot of women just be in their ego. A lot of women just be in their ego. Can't stand the fact that most men aren't just gonna want to be with one woman, and if they acting like it, honestly, sorry to burst your bubble, ladies, and sorry to spill the beans, fellas, but most men don't want that shit, and they probably lying, to be real. And women probably know it and just don't care also. Women probably know that niggas be lying and just accept it. Just like, all right, as long as I don't find out. But that's not what I want. And I think it's very realistic. I haven't found that partner yet. But yeah, I think about that too, like, being at this age, and this level of success. It's like, I want that partner, but I'm not gonna settle to be in some construct that I don't really fully believe in. Because that's really what the decision making be. It's just like, all right, I get lonely, I get bored, I get horny. I want a partner I want to build a family with, possibly have children with, maybe. I'll be an old ass dad. But then I'll, sometimes it's just that back and forth. Like, am I going to stick to my guns and really stick to what I believe in? Or am I going to chicken out because of fear of loneliness, fear of whatever, and just, you know what, forget it. I'm going to just be monogamous. It's just that back and forth thing where it's just like, all right, I'm going to just commit and fight my natural urges, because I want a family and I don't want to be lonely. But yeah, it's going to take some digging. It's going to take patience, to really find out one that matches me and understands, and that's not jealous. I went on a date with this beautiful ass East African chick, and everything was smooth. Date was going fine. And then I didn't even bring up monogamy, poly, none of that shit. But she started talking. She was like, what you think about jealousy? I was like, jealousy is one of the most ugly, evilest traits to have. People get killed over jealousy. Domestic violence happens because of jealousy. And I think it's ugly. A lot of men lost their lives over jealousy and pussy. And I hate it. A lot of black men. Because, I vowed, I was on some bros before whole shit in the 6th grade. That's just what it was. It's like, not letting no pussy or no woman come in between us. And I've been on, that's just like what we've been on. And to this day of being a grown ass man, it's still the same shit. It's like, Bros before hoes essentially is just meaning we're not letting women, which can easily create war, violence, jealousy. It can easily create all these things, friendships, family breaking up because of the love of the beautiful woman. These things can happen, but when you just commit to like not falling for these tricks. So I basically said, "Yo, I hate jealousy." I mean, she's just like, "Oh, well, I'm the jealous type," and it was just immediately like, "All right." We both kind of felt it like, "All right, let me just tell my truth." Then, like, I'm really non-monogamous, and that's another thing why I hate jealousy. And we both understood like, oh well, I'm the monogamous type. I don't even want to see you talking to women if I'm around. I'm like, okay, yeah, well. But then gonna turn around and be like, oh, let's go get dinner. Like, no, bitch. Like, I know what type of shit you on. We're never gonna hear from each other after this. And never heard from her again. Because that's not her dating style. You might be attracted to me physically. But let's be real. And it's like, I could be on some nigga shit and try and get the buns, try and get the box, and not like, and you'll find out afterwards. Yeah, I'm not monogamous, but like, nah, it is what it is. This is what I'm on. Like, you could be of that, decide to be with me or not. Because I've definitely had a lot of pussy, enough pussy to where I don't need no more fun stories. I got enough fun stories and I've done damn near everything I always wanted to do. And I want a partner now to do these things with. Someone that's fun, open, and not gonna get jealous that I want to put my dick in different women sometimes. Because that don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing as far as compared to a life partner, a bond, a building of wealth and family. Like, how many families got destroyed because of a man wanting to have sex with somebody else? I mean, granted, there's way more toxic shit that men were doing that probably caused a lot of families to break up, but for the most part, all I hear is, oh, he had another woman on the side and that just ruined the family. It's just like, yo, you done broke up an entire family because of some side pussy. Generations get hurt because a man wants side pussy. And why do we want to force men to fight these urges? If he's taking care of home, if he's coming home and he's telling the truth, why are we destroying whole families and generations because of that? Because we're trying to do what these people told us we're supposed to be doing. Yeah, it's possible. It's a new world. The divorce rate is sky high, and 70% of the time it's women doing the divorcing. Yeah, I don't know, but again, I see it possible. I'm not settling, and that's what it is. It's a beautiful thing to me, being non-monogamous, poly, whatever you want to call it. And another thing, I feel like this another friend of mine who's just like, we always get into these debates about like, oh, no woman's gonna want that, and men always say they want this, but you got to take care of the whole family. It's just like, granted, of course. And even if I'm with one woman, I'm not paying for every single meal. I'm not paying for every single thing, even if I'm with one woman. So it'd be the same thing with multiple women. And even when I'm dating multiple women, I'll take a woman out on a Saturday and take another woman out on a Thursday. It's just like, I'm still paying for multiple course. It's like, I'm not expecting y'all to, I'm not going to ask y'all to go on a date with me and then expect y'all to go half. It's just like, yeah, I'm going to pay for things, obviously, but the whole point of the multiple income, the multiple people in a foundation relationship, we could build something for real. We could, like, besides the sex part, it's just like, if all my lovers combined, I don't know, funny shit, they all get bread. They're all 6-figure women, all with good income benefits, and all, like, if we could make $1 million empire in a heartbeat. When people get over this monogamy bullshit. Now, also, makes me wonder, did these people, the people that came from the Caucasus Mountains, did they put this trick over our eyes because they know that if black people were poly, they'd be able to catch up to us wealth wise? If black people gave up this monogamy cheating bullshit and combined, because there's not enough men for our women. If we combined all our forces, you know what type of power and empires we'd be creating. We would have created 30 years in the making. You know, they don't want that to happen. So yeah, y'all 100 women try to make it happen with these 30 men. Good luck for the rest of 70 of y'all that's not gonna have a man if we're talking about monogamy. Um, like, it's stupid to me. That shit is so dumb. It's just, I'm very logical. I'm very like numbers oriented, and a lot of beautiful ass women, successful women, dope women out here. It's just like, oh well, I'm just gonna wait till I find my man that's gonna be perfect for me, and he's just gonna only want to be with me. And I'm like, yo, newsflash, like, yeah, and you probably accept it. Like, you're gonna be lonely, and you're probably gonna be single for the rest of your life. And someone's just like, I'm okay with that. Like, you gotta watch. You gotta go visit an older woman that's alone at 68. You know what I mean? When you alone at 68, and even if you got kids, like, I'm speaking from personal experience, when you witness that, it's not cute. It's not cool. It's not like, when you're older, it's harder to do things. You got less energy, even just simple things, cleaning up and laundry, cooking, simple basic things. When you don't got that partner, y'all don't be thinking about these things. It's just like, oh, I'm good right now. You good right now being single. Yeah, granted, we're good. We're self-sufficient. But future, think logical future. That's that masculine shit. That's that alpha male foresight. See things coming, that you know what I mean? Thinking ahead, planning, proper planning. And yeah, I think about that shit. I don't want to be that. But if it comes to it, like, shit, I made it that far. We're gonna ride it out. But yeah, very interesting. I would love to debate this with women on maybe one day on my show in the studio. All right, I talked about it. 20 something minutes. Ain't nobody on live. So y'all see this replay. But y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments. And my men, be real. Like, monogamy, is that really real for us? Some men don't really want that multiple women thing. They can't handle it. They're not used to being with multiple women or whatever. They don't got the energy for it. And I'm not saying that's not there, but all right, I'm done. I'm about to go make some music. I'm gonna record this verse. I got a verse to record this verse, make a couple beats, and get ready for bed. Get ready for early ass shift tomorrow. Yo, thank you for checking for me. If you bought a vinyl, I appreciate that shit from the bottom of my corazon. You know what I mean? More shit coming, of course. If anybody who buys a verse, buys a beat, just understand, you support me in any way. This is going towards my family. A lot of family hurting right now. I gotta help I gotta help a couple people right now. Grandmother, moms, like, you buying verses, beats, y'all people out there buying vinyls, buying my music. Listen, like, it's not going to bitches and hoes and goddamn boats and hoes and champagne. It's just going to investing in my career, and it's going to family. So yeah, definitely appreciate that. And yo, more videos coming. We about to drop Subway Creatures. Let's do it. Subway Creatures coming tomorrow, or by the time this video is out. More videos. What it sound like? Keep doing you. Keep speaking your truth. You know what I mean? Peace.